Hello everyone, I am Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Prelude part 23. In the previous video, we were chilling, we were vibing, and then some lady broke into our home and is trying to kill Oboro. You know, just normal things in the world of Uta. I don't know, I guess they're not really necessarily trying to kill Oboro in particular. It's just most people see Oboro and they're like, I can't let this motherfucker live.
Oi,
Not pictured Oboro. Oh no, you think they're gonna flash bloody Oboro again? It's too early for a shot.
そうでしょう。大丈夫ですかい？こやつら。
Looney Tunes ass shit, man. They all, you know, it just totally, all three of them like turned into like a big cloud of dust and fighting, and then afterwards they split apart and Haku's all like, you know, beat up, but the other two are perfectly fine. You know what I'm talking about? You know, they get in like the cartoon scuffle where it's like you can't see what's happening, it's just like a big cloud.
聖女、ここは私に。
ああ、頼む。遠慮はいらんぞ。
御意。
Benowie nods, then pours the contents of the bucket he just so happens to be holding onto both of them. I better hope that's like, you know, just water and not like the piss bucket. Because I mean, I don't think we got plumbing, so it's entirely possible there's a bucket of piss in the corner.
何をする？頭は冷えたか？兄じゃ。止めるな兄じゃ。この女が何をしたか知ってるのか？
Honestly, no. It has been a while since I recorded the last video. My recollection is, so there was a thing with the slave ship, and we rescued some of them, and the implication is that this lady killed them? Because she said that they weren't alive anymore?
この女は他に助かった奴らを残らず殺したんだぞ。
Definitely a party foul.
その女がここまで忍び込んできた。やる理由には十分だ。皆殺しに。なぜだ？
当然の報いですわ。あの人たち、鎖に繋がれた私たちを誰一人助けようとせず、さっさと自分たちだけで逃げ出すんですもの。
Yeah, but...
だから、みんなと同じ苦しみを味わってもらいましたの。
She starts motioning with her fingertip as if she's grabbing something.
皆さん、もだえるほど喜んでくれましたわ。
喉笛を潰したか。
それで、私はどうなりますの？ナトゥンクに引き渡す？
I mean, we got a prison.
それとも、ここで切り捨てるおつもり？
他にこの国の民を手がけたりは？
ご覧の通り、恩人とも言える人たちに手を出すほど恩知らずではありませんわ。
そうか。ならば。
I don't know if that's a good
問わないでおく。
precedent, Haku.
厄介事を起こさないと約束してくれるのなら、束縛する気も干渉する気もない。船は沈み、搭乗者は全員死亡。仮に生き残りがいたとしても、誰も知らない。誰も見ていない。
Because, well, trying to remember. Because it was other enslaved people she killed, right? It wasn't like she killed the slavers who happened to survive. Because if that's the case, then, well, that's a little bit more understandable. This is how far back can we go? Just to. Oh yeah, because they're like fire people. It doesn't really. We can't go far enough back. Because I can't remember. Because I mean that obviously changes the morality of it a little bit. Because if it's just their other enslaved people and they panicked and ran and left some other people behind, like, yeah, that's bad. That's not really, like, you know, worthy of being killed. But if you're an enslaver and you abandoned people, then, well, you know, you get what's coming to you.
みんな依存はないな。
You know, I mean, like, as soon as you... I mean, the act of enslavement is basically murder. So, you can't... Any rebellion against that is self-defense.
仰せのままに。
ウィス。兄者がそう言うならな。
よし。これであなたは自由だ。いずことなり、好きなところへ行くがいい。
寛大な王路様ですこと。てっきり下船なケナムの分際でとか言ってバッサリ来るのかと思いましたわ。
同じ人にオーロもケナムも関係なかろう。
随分と綺麗事をおっしゃるのね。
Nah, lady. That's just the way we talk.
綺麗事。
蜂蜜のように甘いですわね。
蜂蜜のように甘い綺麗事か。確かにそうかもしれん。
No, it's actually, like, incredibly easy to just, like, at least come off as a good person. You just have to not say fucked up shit. Like, at least coming off as a good person is so unbelievably easy. Now, actually, like, maybe being and following through, a little bit more difficult. But even just, like, not being an active piece of shit will make you better than most people, so...
あら、どうしたの僕。そんな怖い顔して。
次にもう一度兄者を侮辱してみろ。
I mean, I wouldn't even necessarily say it was insulting. I'm not gonna hold that against her. I mean, she was literally just enslaved. Of course she's gonna be a little skeptical.
必ずお前を殺してやる。
褒めてあげましたのに。
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would consider it a compliment. It seemed more like you were being cynical, like you didn't really truly believe us, which is fine.
私、蜂蜜も蜂蜜のように甘い殿方も嫌いではありませんわ。
Oh, if you like honey, then we've got someone you should talk to.
特にコウオウバチの蜜のような殿方は。
Well, probably, I don't know. We're still not sure on whether or not you killed innocent people or not.
さてと、それではお言葉に甘えて自由にさせていただきますわ。ああ、でも困りましたわ。自由にしていいとはおっしゃいましたけど、今夜の床もロギンもないのでは飢え死にしてしまいますわ。ああ、本当に困りましたわ。
なんかこっちに聞こえるような声で独り言を言ってるな。しかも意味ありげな視線で。これも何かの縁だ。
Oh, Haku, you poor, ignorant child.
そんな施しは受けられませんわ。
What the fuck?
何？
You're asking for more charity than that.
だって私、それに応えるようなことは何もしてませんもん。
Granted, I guess she did just kick Oprah's ass, so I guess we could like hire her to do something.
受けられないとは。ではどういうつもりなんだ？
それに命を救っていただいて恩義を返さない恩知らずにはなりたくありませんわ。
But we didn't really do anything. Because, I mean, once again, we didn't even know the ship thing happened until after they had already saved everyone.
何を言いたい？
そうですわ。私を雇っていただけませんこと？
Well, I mean, if we're hiring you, that implies payment, and that means that you wouldn't be acting out of the kindness of your own heart. You would be acting for money. So honestly, we'll hire you, but you don't get a salary.
私、こう見えても中ですの。
Yeah, I don't know what
戦
that
場では
means.
役立ちますわよ。
But you did beat Obero, so... Or at least we're even with Obero.
娯楽や戦で戦い、殺し合うことに従属された者か。先ほどのあの身のこなし、道理でな。女性としてのふくよかさはある。余分な肉のない、しなやかな体。そして、あの美しい肌だ。見る限り、傷一つない。すなわち傷を負うことなくここまで生き延びてきたということ。
それでどうしますの？助けてもらってはいさようならなんて恩知らずな真似したくありませんし。
I think just like Haku just kind of throw it in the she's got nice tits line in between that.
お断りいたします。
Because, like, at least the comment on the skin, like, that is kind of somewhat relevant, like, and I like that as, like, a bit of, like, an observation that makes sense to make, but is also, like, very lightly horny.
ベナウィ。
あら、どうしてですの？
この県の生き残りがいると知られれば、今後ナートゥンクとの間に何かしらのいざこざが起こり得ます。騒動の種はまくべきではありません。
たかが中の一人や二人バレませんわよ。
未熟とはいえ、この国の男であるオボロを簡単にあしらう者がたかがとは思えませんが。
未熟は余計だ。
Well, no, you need the first part. Because the first part, so it makes it less embarrassing. Because, like, that's actually the compliment.
嘘かまことか、こんな話が囁かれているのを耳にしたことがあります。数年前、まだ幼さの残る少女が党派者に君臨したそうです。ですがあまりに強すぎたために恐れられ、死組として戦場に送られた。しかし、それでも少女は生き残り、今でも戦場から戦場へ。
Yeah, and despite all that, she's gonna be like level 7. She's gonna be as strong as Araru.
その少女の名までは知りませんが、噂では絶滅したと言われるギリアギナ族の生き残りとか。そう、あなたと同じギリアギナ族の。
あら、それは偶然ですわね。
そういうことにしておきましょうか。いずれにせよ火種はごめんです。お引き取り願います。
だそうですけど、オーロ様はどうお考え？
I don't know. I don't care if the slave nation gets mad. Fuck them.
私か。
決めるのは下っ端ではなくてあなた様ですもの。
ベナウィの言うことはもっともだ。だがしかし、シケリペチムの一件もある。今は少しでも強い、一人でも多くの戦力が必要だ。しかも、オボロとあれだけ渡り合えるほどのものなら、ぜひとも欲しい。いいだろう。いや、ぜひお願いしたい。今回の件、カルラの素性に関しては機密とする。
I don't think it's really gonna work.
いいな。
At least not for too long.
見心のままに。
わかった。
よし。それでは、
Yeah?
何ここ
Oh.
綺麗に片付けたばっかなのに
Well, you know, when two fire types go at each other.
こんなにびしょびしょこっちは何か焦げてるこの巻き本とかって高いのに
Okay, well, for the record, that's all their fault. We didn't do anything, so I get mad at them, especially Benny. I mean, he did when he threw the water.
これもあこっちももしかしてはあよかったこれは無事だったんだおばあちゃんの
So, about to face a new death god.
誰
Yeah, so tense everyone freezes in place.
こんなことしたの誰ですか
いや、それは、なあ。
Everyone's gaze turns to Oprah. Hey, hey, hey! That's not... I mean, it's... I guess you could say he deserves most of the blame because he did initiate the fight, but...
俺
I would still say Benny and Chickadee deserve some blame, though.
ホボロさん
待ってくれそいつはあの女がいないベナウィーのやつがあいつどこへ行きやがったクロ誤解だと言ってやってくれ
No, no, you fool.
来るんじゃねえこっちを巻き込むな
兄ちゃん
Oh, sorry, lots of paperwork. We could be invaded at any moment. Better go to the study, lock the door, contemplate.
待て話せばわかる話せば
おやっさん。エルルーがだんだんと辺境の女に。
Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't use Bloodied Obero earlier. That's another one. Definitely next time he shows up, he's just gonna be all bloodied.
決して後悔させませんわよ。
Okay, okay. That's not how you save. Alright. Your party, because I'm just wondering, is she actually like level 7? No, because we're more like level 9. Okay. So she's gonna be like level 12 probably. Wasn't really sure like, what exactly levels we were, but it is funny to me whenever they do that in like RPGs where like one character gets like super hyped up and they join the squad and they're as strong as like the weakest character.
さて、
Just due to the way levels
どう
work.
するかな。
Apparently read the study already, but we'll go to Chickadee's room.
あら、いらっし
一つ聞いていいか。
ゃい。なんですの？
なぜここに部屋がある？
Well, where else is she gonna live?
見晴らしが良くて心地いいからですわ。
Or do you just mean like this actual room? Because I guess this is kind of like a storeroom attic looking place.
そうではなくて、なんでここにお前の部屋があるのか聞いているんだ。
ここに住むからに決まってますわ。
I mean, we could take the collar off. We don't really need that. You still have that, by the way. It looks kind of uncomfortable.
確か 住まいは好きに決めていいって言いましたわよね。
確かに言った。だがそれはここでという意味
I
で
mean,
なくて
especially if we're trying to like not make it obvious that she's a gladiator or whatever. I wouldn't want her walking around with the big chain. Plus, it's not a good look for us to have one of the people working for us walk around with a big ass collar.
ここは素敵な場所ですわね。しかも3食付きの上に飲み放題ですもの。
勝手に飲み放題にするな。やけに酒臭いと思ったらこの酒だる。最近頻発する酒泥棒の正体
Yeah, you shouldn't be having a whole barrel. That's a little too much.
泥棒だなんて人聞きが悪いですわ。晩酌にちょっと持ってきただけですのに。
Yeah, but you have a whole barrel.
山と積んであるこれがちょっとか。さて、どうするか
Okay,
な。
that one was really short. I guess we'll do both of them, but if it doesn't let us, we'll reload.
ゆずは何をしているんだ。
Look over Yuzuha, who's sitting in the corner and appears to be carving a block of wood with a knife. Doesn't seem to notice me at all.
よほど集中しているみたいだな。
Don't tell Oboro.
いつもなら部屋に入る前には気づくんだが。と刃物を持っているときに急に声をかけるのはな。こちらしかしさっきから何を掘っているんだ。
Yuzuha traces the block with her finger and continues carving. So skilled with her hands. I can't believe she's blind. I guess it must be something she does then. Because, you know, there's a difference between, like, I'm blind and I've been practicing woodcutting for years, and I'm just like, you know, I'm blind and I'm gonna, hey, let's try this whole woodcutting thing. Yuzuha puts the knife down and runs both of her hands around the block, then she smiles.
人の頭ほどの大きさの、いや、あれは人の顔を彫っているのか。
白オロ様、ごめんなさい。気づきませんでした。
いや、気にしなくていい。それより熱心に何を彫っているんだ。人の。
はい、これは白オロ様です。
私の顔。
はい。
そうか。
Yeah, it must be nice.
何かこそばゆいような感じだ。しかし目が見えないのにここまで掘るとは器用なものだな。
白オロ様、
どうした。
またお顔に触れてもいい。もっとよく知りたいから。
ああ、ゆずはがそうしたいのなら。
Yuzuha nods and shyly touches my face. Feel? Damn true.
顔をそっと撫でられるのは結構くすぐったいな。
Feel?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so very funny. Feel?
いや、結構どころかかなりくすぐったいぞ。むずむずもぞもぞして。
Oh no. Feel.
まだか。まだなのか。
Feel. Getting that thing where like the word doesn't look like a word anymore, and you get overexposed to it.
さて、
A man didn't
Those-
actually sneeze.
あら、
Or that's one of the Vus. Is that Jame's
入りにな
Vu?
ってください。
Where you get overexposed to the word? As she leads me into a room, I see that she already has a guest who is relaxing and drinking sake.
もしかして邪魔をしたか？
そんなことはありませんわ。どうぞお座りくださいな。
It's awfully quiet. Time is passing quite peacefully here. Carlisle and Ulthri aren't even talking about anything, they're just relaxing comfortably.
おいしいお酒ですわね。
ええ。
Just when I thought they might finally start talking, that's all they say for calm and relaxing again. Feels really strange. Yeah, it's the world when there's no entertainment. You just sit around on the porch, look at the sky. That's the way we live for most of human history. Sometimes we didn't even have the porch. That's a fairly modern invention, all things considered. I feel like they completely understand each other, or like they're having a conversation without saying a word. They probably are. They're probably making fun of your ass. And for some reason, I feel really at ease just watching them both do nothing together. I sit in silence, watching them. Eventually, I feel an overwhelming urge to spoil the mood by opening my mouth.
二人とも知り合いだったのか。いや、この雰囲気からして知り合いなどという程度のものではないのだろうな。
Yeah, you probably could have phrased that a little bit better. Because, I mean, they obviously don't know each other. You know, the idea that they would know each other seems a little far-fetched. Like, maybe you could phrase it kind of like, you know, oh, you two get along so well, it's almost like you know each other. Something like that. I don't know. I don't talk to people.
しかし、片方は王女、片方は中。奇妙な組み合わせだが。
はい。私とカルラは。
ウルト。
Oh. After speaking, Carlisle closes one of her eyes and puts her index finger up to her lips. Her lips curl slightly upward while her eyes close, making her expression look somewhat like a smile.
なるほど。
Because
い
maybe
い
they
女
do
は
know each
謎が
other.
多いか。
その通りですわ。
Trying to tease her a little, but she easily turned her right around on me. I mean, and I could definitely... It seems a little far-fetched, but I guess if she is like a super famous gladiator, I could see them having like met briefly on some diplomatic trip.
そんなことより一婚いかが？
With that, she tosses a cup to me.
いただこうか。
Very well, just turn my attention to drinking for now. It occurs to me that it feels like ages since I've enjoyed a quality sake like this. Brother, you're rich.
さて、どうするかな。
It makes us do the study that we read? What?
お疲れ様です。どうぞ、お茶が入りました。
Maybe you do end up doing them all regardless. Maybe this was like on the previous section.
ああ、
ベナウィーさんもどうぞ。
すみません。
But I don't remember this because it's been like a week.
あ、作ったばかりです。
おお、これはうまそうだ。
Is this the one where Aru eats the snacks?
チマクですか。
No, this is the Chimaku.
懐かしいです。
Yeah, yeah.
それでは一つ。
はい。
そうだ。ああ、すまないエルル。
Wrong button.
これは後でいただくよ。
Oh, I didn't mean to skip the whole thing. I was gonna... Wait, no, it didn't. I thought it was
出来たてが美味しいのに。
fast forwarding the text, but it acted like it skipped the whole thing, but it was just fast forwarding the text. The next thing just happened to be a transition. But yeah, this is when Aru eats the food. Okay, so maybe we don't need to be real. I don't know. I do still feel like there was one earlier
よく来
on
てくれたな。
where it gave us two options We did one of them and never got a chance to do the second one. I forgot about you.
まあ一応約束ではあるからな。それでクンネカムンのオールを
アムルリネウルカクーヤだ。
Yeah.
ん
公の場でもないのに、我ら二人でオーロだの正常だの呼び合うのも。
Oh, that's Your Majesty's pretty easy. I know how to say that. That was pretty simple. It's only got like a few syllables.
ゲイという問題なのか。まあそういうなら。あ、
See, he doesn't remember. I'm not alone. Haku can't say that shit.
クーヤでよい。
Alright, we can roll with that.
Hmm?
What even was it again? How? Oh, Q used the first. Yeah. I was reading this the Amru, and I'm like, where the hell do you get Kuya from that?
クーヤだけでよい。
クーヤか。
その代わり、世もそなたを白オロと呼ぶとしよ
You can call us Hockey.
う。よろしいな、白オロ。
よろしいも何ももう言ってる。
ん？何をしている？そんなところに突っ立ってないで。ここへ座るが
Also,
いい。
just as an aside, can you show us how far away do you live? Like how far are you walking to come over to talk to us?
やはり態度がでかい。
It was like I kind of got it for like the
今宵は
one-time
月が
trip,
美しい。
but to come
そう
back,
は思わぬか。
月
世は月を眺めるのが好きだ。太陽のように無遠慮に照らしつけないのがいい。
true.
月の光はそっと闇を映し、我らを優しく包み込んでくれる。
Yeah, yeah. Speaking my language, fuck the sun, man. Hate that thing.
御美体火焰も太陽より
It's always like
こよなく愛
shining
したそ
too
うだ。
bright, getting in your eyes, can't see shit when you're trying to drive.
月か。そうだな。確かに今夜の月は綺麗だ。
Especially since like we don't get clouds anymore. Anybody else notice that the clouds don't exist anymore? I don't know, maybe it's just I feel like maybe it's just me, but I feel like there's significantly less clouds in the last like I don't know, year or so.
こんな月ならこれだけで魚になるな。
That's my conspiracy theory. They're making all the clouds go away.
酒？やはりそなたも酒をたしなむのか？
I think all rich people do.
たしなむのかって大人であれば普通は飲むだろう。
I mean, it's not really a real. I guess well, having access to drink it a lot might be a somewhat rich person thing. I think it also depends on the quality. Because if you're just having like bottom of the barrel sake, it's probably not too expensive.
世は飲んだことがない。
Yeah, well,
のう、酒とはどんな味がす
I
る
mean,
の
I
か？
guess same, honestly.
甘いのか？辛いのか？そんなにうまいものなのか？
I think you're probably gonna be disappointed.
祝いの席でも何でも、世が酒を飲もうとすると、
正常。
Forgot you're just standing there the whole time.
このように皆が邪魔をするのだ。もう子供ではないというに。
正常。
ああ、わかったわかった。まったく、年寄りは説教臭くていかん。
なんかだいぶ印象が違うというか、見かけによらず随分と子供じみたことを言う男だな。
で、どうなのだ？
何がだ？
とぼけるでない。酒とはどのような味がするのかだ。
どのような味と言われてもな。おそらくあの本質を言葉にできるものなど いやしないぞ。
That's maybe not the best. I mean, I don't know how you would answer the question either, but like that makes it sound way more exotic and mysterious, and we're gonna make this kid an alcoholic.
そうなのか？
And we're making it sound way too cool.
ああ、そうだな。もしかしたらそれは人に課せられた永遠の謎かけなのかもしれないな。酒がある限り、人が酒を飲み続ける限り。
そうか。なるほど。確かに皆をあれだけ虜にするのだ。きっと想像もつかぬ夢のような味なのだろうな。
Yeah, but I mean, the taste is not really why people drink it.
当たっているような、間違っているよ
More
うな。
like the other part.
白老、
ん？
いつか世もそなたのように酒をたしなむようになる日も来よ
Or
う。
maybe we're actually set by making it sound way too fucking good when they do have it, and it's, you know, presumably kind of. I mean, it's just alcohol. Like, this shit fucking sucks.
その時には
Then they'll reject it because they built it up so much in their head. As opposed to if you had like maybe more moderate expectations, then you get addicted because you're like, well, it met my expectations. I'll have another glass.
いや、なんでもない。本当に不思議な男よな。
Or it's like a guy.
正常、お時間にございます。
もうそんな時間か。時間が経つのは早いものだな。充実したひとときであった。次もまた来る。また会って。
ああ、また今度な。
Yeah, sure, I guess.
うん、約束だ。
さて、今日はどうするかな。
All right, Lord of the Study. The Studying Lord.
どうぞ。
ああ、すまない。
どうしたんですか？難しい顔して。
いや、先の戦のことを思い出していた。
It is crazy we got invaded and then just kind of moved on from it like nothing happened.
ああも無防備でなかったら、そう簡単に攻められることはなかっただろうとな。シケリ・ペチム王、ニュエか。あの男があれで諦めたとは思えん。
でも、そのために国境の城を建てたりとかしましたよね。
Did we? First I'm hearing of it.
あれだけでは抑止力として不十分だ。攻めにくいとは感じるだろうが、攻め込むことをためらわせる決定的なことにかける。
Yeah, that's why you need to make mustard gas, Haku.
は
やはり彼女の力を借りるしかないか。
あ、はい。
お呼びですか、白オロ様。
ああ、あなたにぜひ頼みたいことがある。
Yeah, make it illegal to invade our country. Can you do that?
はい、なんなりと。
Apparently.
ここ最近近隣諸国が何かしらの形で手を結んでいることは知っていると思う。こちらもぜひその中に加わりたい。頼まれてくれるか。
はい、早急に取り計らいいたします。
ここへ来て早々にすまない。
いいえ、それがよもるたる私の務め。それに私自身、王路の力になりたいのです。
ありがとう。感謝している。
はい。
お茶です。
あたなんださて
Lord of the
今日はどうす
Throne
るかな
Room?
お待たせいたしました。ご注文のお品お持ちいたしましたです。はい。
Did we order something?
注文の品
Yeah, that reminds me. I'm supposed to be getting I did go ahead and order another SSD, mainly to replace like my oldest one that's like almost 10 years old. That's supposed to be getting here today, which will be nice because I'll actually have some space for once. Because they've been making files too fucking big here lately. Has anybody else noticed that? Like, that's kind of fucked up. They should stop making file sizes get bigger.
ご注文なされたカルラ様の
Like, you really need all them
ございますで
bytes?
す。
I just don't buy it.
ああカルラに頼まれていたやつか
When Carlo joined us, she said she needed a special weapon. Or she said you need to order a weapon. Or special order a weapon. After all, most swords aren't strong enough to cut chains, and you try it, they snap like twigs. That's when Carlisle brought up the ridiculous idea of ordering a sword that will never break, bend, or chip. Thinking a sword that will never break, bend, or chip when she swings it is not impossible. I was told not to be ridiculous and handed her a heavy spiked steel club instead. It was glorious.
せっかく似合っていると褒めたのにうなりを上げて飛んで帰ってくるんだからな手が滑ったと言ってたがあれは絶対に本気だったな
In the end, we went to the blacksmith. No breaking, no bending, no chipping. The blade was forged by mixing a bunch of alloys together. Needless to say, the result was highly questionable.
何分このようなものはカヌチ塚さとしても初めてのものですから戸惑っておりましたです。はい。
それでうまくいったのか
はい。おそらくは思惑通りのものに仕上がったと。ただそれははい。実際に吟味してもらった方がよろしいかと。
ん
Shikanara claps his hands and 5 hefty men walk in carrying a huge item. This is fucking light work for a girl like her. Sword is straight with no tip. It kind of looks like a huge machete. The thing that really surprised me is the thickness of the blade. It's as wide as several swords stacked together.
これはまた
ただこの通り持ち運ぶのに
Well,
も
good thing
屈
she's
強な
not
大人が
5
5
men.
人がかりという代物になってしまいましてはい。
5人がかり
Try to lift it by myself and it doesn't even budge.
そこまで考えていなかった
しかも絶対に刃こぼれしないということで切れ味を2の次にしたおかげで生蔵もいいとこ
I
ろ
mean,
で
it
し
sounds like it's
て
basically our big club.
モロロを切るのがやっとです。はい。
これでは使い物にならんか
頼んでいたあれできたそうですわね。
カルラいやできたというか
これがそうですの？
残念だが失敗作だ重くてとてもモテたものではな
A whoosh. Like I said, light fucking work.
握り心地はまあまあかしら。
As she's speaking, she swings it around in one hand as if it's just a twig. All the guys around her watch with their mouths wide open. Can't blame him. It took 5 of them just to carry it here, and she's just twirling it around, humming to herself.
それじゃあちょっとだけ試し切りさせてもらいますわね。こんなものでいいかしらね。
She mumbles to herself while standing in front of a garden stove that's almost as tall as her, then... A deafening impact. The rock splits cleanly in half. That's right, it was sliced, or rather crushed, right down the middle.
刃こぼれはなしと。気に入りましたわ。
I do like that she basically just swings around a
なかなかい
fucking
い仕
car.
事をしていましたよ。
They all nod nervously.
それじゃあこれはもらっていきますわね。
ああ。
Carlisle walks away humming a happy tune. Guys watch dumbfounded until she's out of sight. And the fucked up thing is that she's gonna hit and it's gonna do slightly more damage than Haku hitting someone with a fan.
もういいのですか？お水ばかりでほとんど手をつけてないみたいですが。
なんだか食欲がないの。
へえ、神が食欲ないなんて珍しいな。明日は雨でも降るんじゃないのか？
やだな。神だって食欲ない時くらいあるよ。
ん？どうした？元気ないじゃないか。どこか具合でも悪いのか？
別に具合が悪いとこはないよ。でもなんだか元気が出ないの。
本当に元気がなさそうだな。エルル、ちょっと見てやってくれないか。
はい。神ちゃん、ちょっといい？
With that arrow puts her forehead up against Kamya's?
ちょっと熱があるみたいですね。でもほんの少し高いだけで喉とか腫れてませんから、風邪とは違うみたいです。
熱があるですと？エルル様、どうかお薬を。どうか姫様を見てやってくだされ。
なんとってば、そんなに大騒ぎしなくても平気だよ。ちょっと食欲がないだけだから。
何をおっしゃいますか。病はそのちょっとしたことから始まるのですぞ。
I mean, it's not necessarily wrong.
姫様にもしものことがございましたら、このムンと生きてはおられませぬ。
もう大げさだな。大丈夫？ありがとう。なんだかゆずっちに言われると変な感じだね。それじゃあ神はもう部屋に戻ってるから。
かしこまりました。ささ、こちらへ。
一人で平気だよ。神だってもう子供じゃないんだから。
何をおっしゃいますか。たとえ姫様がおいくつになろうと、姫様は姫様でございます。よろしいですか。そもそも。
行こう。
Haru offers her hand to Kamya.
一緒に行こう。ゆずっちも一緒。はい。
であるからして、つまり、お、姫様、お待ちを。姫様。
しかし、あの姫様が食い物を残すなんてな。
I mean, she might want to eat it later. You don't need to eat it right now.
ってことは、いただき。
甘えぜ。
この
醜いですわね。大の男2人して。そんな醜い争いの原因なんかこうしてあげますわ。
てめえ。
何をする。
意地汚いですわ。 たかがこれしきのことで。
食ったお前が言うな。
そんなに返してほしければ返しますわ。はい、どうぞ。
皮。
骨。この人たちは。
I mean, you shouldn't just eat the skin. Well, I guess it depends on what you're eating, but.
どうしたウルト？やはり神が心配か。
妹を心配しない姉はおりません。ただ
ただ
いえ、きっと私の思い過ごしですね。それでは白オロ様、おかわりをお持ちします。
ん？ああ、頼む。
はい。
ウルトはさっき何を言おうとしたんだ？
Probably not like nothing ominous.
ただ何なのか。
Okay, well, that's a good place to call it. So we added a new person to the retinue, kind of. I mean, she's not added to the party down there, but she's get added. I don't know, next time we get invaded, which maybe we'll do something with that again. I don't know. Yeah, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.